Don't ask me why I like doing this angle where it's just like up towards me, but we'll go with it for now. I just wanted to make a quick video about me just gushing over Railgun because no one that I know watches Index or knows really about the entire series of Towaru Majutsu no Index, and that is the mainline storyline. Here we go. And then you have the side stories of Railgun and Accelerator, which just came out a few years ago. Like 2 years ago now. Wow, time flies. That's how long that I haven't caught up with anime. I've had a long dry spell if you haven't noticed. So yeah, and I've been a bit too busy re-watching stuff rather than watching new stuff. And I know there's a lot of good stuff like Fumetsu, which is like the one with the Fushi in it. I know there's like man, I'm blanking. I know Slime is happening season 2, which I didn't really like season 1 to begin with. Like I watched like 2 episodes and I was like, I don't want to watch this. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. The last new anime that I watched was Maojo de Oyasumi, which is literally a slice of life comedy, and it just makes me realize that I love a slice of life. Like, I am a slice of life person. This is blowing my mind. But somehow Towaru isn't a slice of life, and yet. But, well, it's more of like I think the reason I like it is because of how intricate the storyline is, in the fact that you can sort of see so many different perspectives of characters that come into play, and then the leveling system in it is so unique to it in a way, except not so, because everyone has their own powers, or not. If you're powerless, that happens too. But the way that their powers interact with each other, the way that some people may be able to control more than others, and the fact that some people are definitely more powerful because of just their unique ability, does get into play. And, you know, even though the main character has the most overpowered power you can imagine, they still end up breaking it down a little bit and showing how, you know, having an OP power doesn't mean that you're just gonna have everything given to you in life, right? Apparently in the anime, well, we're going with the anime terms. He is considered powerless, and there is a reason for that. But once you are able to use that power, and fully understand what it does, you break the imagination of I can't make that joke. Imagine breaker. You break the imagination of people. Screw their ideologies and make what you believe true. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying, watch Index, or at least Index 1, Index 2, Railgun 1, Railgun 2. If you don't continue with the series after that, at least Index. No. At least Railgun 1 and 2. Just those 2. That's perfect, because I kind of prefer Railgun more than Index. Even though Index is kind of the main series, the main character, the guy that's very powerful. But I prefer Railgun because of the slice of life aspect, you know, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, you can go watch it. Whatever. I just prefer Railgun. And the 3rd season of Railgun which it took me a while to understand like where in the timeline of events this is happening, because it does this whole, you know, oh, this is technically a sequel, but it's technically a prequel because it happened before, but it's also happening at the same time in some places, and then it just gets all messy. If you just watch it in release order, Index 1, Railgun, Index 2, Railgun S, and then you can look it up after that, because I kind of don't know. If release order was Index 1, Railgun 1, Index 2, Railgun 2, Index movie, then Index 3, which happened like 5 years later. I don't know why it took so long. Then Index 3, Railgun T, and then Accelerator. Are they gonna do more? Probably not, because I don't expect them to. I'd hope so, because I just kind of love the series. But it is very complex and kind of yes and no in some places. Like, I watched Index 3 and I was like, man, this arc is so interesting, but I think they failed to nail it, and I'll probably read it, but I don't have money right now, and I'm just kind of stuck here doing nothing, which is not what I should be doing, you know, making a video for some reason. Anyway, yeah, just the fact that Index 3 has a World War III arc is like insane to me. When I heard about that, I was like, there's no way. How could any anime top that? Forget about Attack on Titan. I don't care about that. I don't, honestly, like, I watch Attack on Titan. It's great. I know it is. And, you know, of course, there's part of it that got ruined by how hyped it was, and the fact that I binged it because someone told me just to catch up. Everyone's telling me to catch up on series, catch up on this, catch up on this. It makes me go crazy. But I ended up catching up on it, and I realized how good it is. But since I had watched like season 2 and 3, I was not able to watch season 4, I believe, the newest season, the one that Mappa animated. I was not able to watch that comfortably, and then I just kind of dropped it. And I do want to finish it. I do really want to know what's going to happen, but something in me just doesn't want to continue it. It's like, doesn't let me. And I realize that it's a good series, but I don't know, it just doesn't grab onto me. Maybe I'm gushing over a series because I haven't heard much about it, and that's why I can fall in love with it. Other than Attack on Titan, that, you know, the popularity gets out and everyone loves it, and everyone, you know, it's like, oh, everyone likes this. Guess what? You're not original. I want to be original. But, you know, I really understand, like, fully aware why Attack on Titan is great. It is good, fantastic. But, like, for me, falling in love with something that no one ever told you about, and no one ever told you that it was kind of great, is something really unique to me, and I just love it. And, like, Maojo de Oyasumi, like, even though I knew there was a lot of series that people were wanting to watch and wanting to really dive into, I just ended up going off the deep end and going and watching a slice of life comedy show that was just perfect. You know, it might have had Inori Minase in it for me to also want to watch it, but it was just a nice, it made me just feel so relaxed to watch it every week and be like, yeah, this is anime. This is just me relaxing. And that's what I don't like about me trying to catch up with a lot of series, is that I end up kind of stressing about, I need to catch up on this, and this, and oh, this is good, and this is good. But I kind of want to just relax with this stuff, you know? That's how I kind of view things. But maybe that's just me stressing over wanting to watch everything and not wanting to understand everything. I've also realized that I'm kind of a person who only likes to really dive into a few series and very much latch onto it. Like I've held on to Destiny 2 for such a long time, and I it pains me that I haven't been able to continue with the game. But I think now that I've, you know, kind of surpassed it, I hold on to that memory, and I do kind of keep up with it every once in a while, just kind of listening in, just from far away. But you know, I say that it's getting better, and it's going places, and I like that. Right now, of course, my obsession is with Arknights, as you can probably tell. I am so obsessed with Arknights, just the whole gacha game. Oh my god, I love those characters, and the story is so good. And Hololive. That's I don't need to explain Hololive. I love that too. So I have so many things that I'm so into that I don't have time to really catch up with everything else. Even though I think eventually I will get to some of the more popular series or some of the series that I really want to watch. Like I know I have to continue with ReZero because I have a friend that really likes it. I will do that. I will definitely do that. But I also want to finish Attack on Titan, and I know I'm really excited for what's the new Mappa show that has a very popular manga series, Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna watch that one too. I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, that was good. I guess I do watch a lot of shonen. I technically need to catch up with One Piece too, even though it's been such a long time. But you know, probably won't be able to catch up. I have an idea of how to catch up, but I don't know how to execute that very well. So that will probably be a project that I will do later. You know, I'm making false promises. I like to make a lot of projects, as I do in my Minecraft world. But we'll set that aside. And yeah, I do want to also watch more Shoujo Ai, because I haven't finished watching Shimamura to Adachi, which I heard no one talking about, and I kind of wanted to watch it just to be curious. It was okay from what I was watching, but it didn't seem like anything eye-catching or anything. But that's probably also because I was just kind of burnt out. Anyway, please watch Index. Please watch Index. Me forcing onto you to watch another series. How hypocritical. But anyway, I just love Index and Railgun, and hopefully I will love Accelerator. I know I didn't really like him at first, but once I watched Index 2 and realized what he's kind of doing and how he's actually kind of important, I really do want to see how they interpret him, how they unravel his story in Accelerator. Toaru kagaku no Accelerator. But I also wouldn't mind having another series for Hamazura, because if you know what I'm talking about, I kind of want to see Hamazura pop off, even though I know it's probably not going to happen. If I were to imagine, I don't think, well, inside my circle, I don't hear anyone talking about Index, Railgun, Accelerator, whatever. So, and I'm gonna have to look online whether Index is popular in Japan, Because if it is popular in Japan, then that might mean well, first of all, if it's popular in Japan, and two, if the anime series of Index 3 Railgun T, and Accelerator did have a huge success to make maybe another series for Hamazura? Maybe? But what would that series be called? Because, Index is based off of Index. Railgun is based off of Railgun. Accelerator is based off Accelerator. Hamazura is just Hamazura. What would that mean? That's interesting, but I have no idea how that would happen. Quite curious. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah. Everything is happening. Sorry, it's late at night and I decided to watch like 4 episodes, and I stopped midway through the episode because I saw it and I was like, no, I can't. I need to wait. I need to give this some space to let me feel out these emotions of, oh my god, I hate this enemy character that popped up, and I kind of know that they're making me hate him, but at the same time, he has a face that's so punchable, and oh my god, I hope they do something about it. And Misaka, she's coming for you. I hope you're prepared. But anyway, I shall go back to sleep because I need to prepare for tomorrow. See ya.